The feelings within must have been so draining. They would have made a lesser man giving. But that was you, working to the bone, never once complaining, never letting them bring you down, storing them inside out of reach, a stiff upper lip, never letting the pain inside breach, not wearing a frown, never letting on that it was tearing you apart, putting a strain on your heart. You hid the worst so that we wouldn't make a fuss or feel unable to offer love enough. I wish you could have screamed or shouted, let the pain erupt into a vocal flood for us to wade through, so that we knew all that we should. Let on that you were in doubt, that it was so painful to take each day. I wish you had just opened up to say that it was too much, but you kept the stiff upper lip, never letting on, never once letting slip. We could have held you tight or took off some of your plight, let you rest inside, enjoying the life you desired, that you deserved, the retired life in which you should have thrived. You kept your stiff upper lip through every moment of hurt, never letting the mask slip, never letting on how much the pain gripped. I wonder to myself sometimes, when darkness blooms like blackened flowers in quiet reflective hours, I ask, could I have done more? If instead of saying goodbye, I'd walked into that day, instead of waiting at home, I'd taken your place. If I'd been quicker to react, would we be sat watching the night blinking like a television set bursting to life, instead of talking over shared smiles? If I hadn't let my stiff upper lip say that you were fine, when deep inside I knew that your smile hid pain. If I'd opened my arms wide, would you have let go of that foolish pride? Would I still be writing of so many tears cried? Did I properly mourn? Did I grieve? Did I allow myself to breathe? Did it sink in that I'd never see, that you'd never hear, that we'd never be able to speak again? Did I mourn in the rain, or did I wallow in my pain, silently allowing it to tear my heart in two? Did I do enough to make you proud of who I was to become? I threw my heart in a fountain, made one final wish. As love walked into yesterday, I let go of a floating kiss, left it flying away. Am I still breathing? I was only dreaming, a fleeting moment of hope lumped deep in my throat as the tears start to flow, pulling my heart into the water below, barely beating. I once dreamed of a shared future, beauty enshrined in sunlight rays, burnt into my eyes, blinded by the days. Swept along on a wave, your currents pulled me, guided me. I see you dancing, smiling eyes. I see you bathed in sunlight. You flow in the rainbow glow like a diamond reflects on the sun sinking low. Horizon now alight like a forest fire of passion and desire, way off in the distance. But I can feel the heat rising. You sway in the breeze like a tree as the warm wind strokes your hair. Calm, you move with the grace of a butterfly, and for 1 second, my heart beats free. I whisper a silent wish to be in your arms right there. Heart floats on a lake of dreams. Will the lady of the waters swim with me in the sunbeams? I see the sadness under the surface, deeper than oceans. I see fathoms deep. I want to dive and find you within, down in the inky swirl of a deep thought where the monsters circle and taunt, always on the hunt. I want to hold you, kiss away the darkness. I want seas to part on us, give us a pathway to safety, an arrow pointing at paradise where We can live our days. But I let go of that floating kiss. I let it flow away into the dark black nothingness. I let my heart sit in fountains of pain as I let the rain soak me. I give up to just find sleep, a piece of a dream. I sank too deep. Could I take 5 minutes just for me? I need a break away from this heartache and misery. I need to see that things will get better, that this storm isn't getting any wetter, that tomorrow could be bright if I can just survive this night. Can I take just a few days, escape from the torment that feels like a glass left under a dripping tap, slowly filling to the brim until it spills, flooding the gaps, my mind snaps, mentally I crash. If I could please just be released from this internal disease, I'd be so happy, I'd scream. In contentment, not fear or anger, I'd beam. May I be excused? I want to leave the world for just a day or two. I'd return full again, recharged with my heart enlarged. Because my batteries are flat, I've used up my reserves, now I'm out for the count, down, knocked out on the mat. If I could be just me, no need to speak for just a week, no hope to seek, no bones that creak, maybe then things would seem less bleak. I could return, revitalized, reborn. Is it too much to ask, to want to feel less forlorn, lost and alone? I just need a few days' peace, to decrease the pain, make the hurt cease from this battle that rages. It's waged on for ages, and I can no longer fight, not alone. The weight is too heavy, the chain's too tight. So can I have a break? Just a beam of light cracking through the clouds. Would that be all right? Against the high rise, in the shadows of the underbelly, in the alleyways of this once great city, living the high life in this downtrodden gutter stream paradise. On the dark nights, in the lights of shop signs, windows dressed in luminescent shine, satin silk sheets of moonlight caressing the curves of the city until sunrise. In the cold air, a snapshot of a city in motion against the painting of perfection, the bustle and commotion, like the roar of waves crashing on an already excited ocean. Down escalators, electric light cabins, recycled smoky air tastes rancid. Am I supposed to be entranced by the way the shadows dance and the advertising hoardings blare? As the sun rises on strengthened glass and steel towers, the glisten of light showers on pathways and pavements, alongside bricked up, board-covered window fronts. Alone. Storefronts, broken fragments of old bottles thrown in these city streets, where hurt is rife, living the high life in this downtrodden gutter stream paradise.